So, perfect blue skies, almost no wind, beautiful sunshine. These are indeed conditions for the beautiful game. The backdrop here, picturesque, idyllic. No doubt one of the best days of the footballing calendar, and it has added to a really jovial, happy mood in the stands, helping to raise the level of sound by more than a few decibels. Shirt sleeve order, very much the dress code. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world. And boy, does it add to the occasion. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Yes, Peter, it's a shame it's only a friendly, but then again, that may help us see a more expressive attacking contest. And I'd be prepared to settle for a clash of lesser intensity in favour of lots of flair, skill and plenty of tricks and a few goals. I suspect I've probably overstretched my level of greed here.
Well, if you didn't just miss it, we are up and running already. Henderson! Good clearance and very necessary. And Dijk gets it back. Wijnaldum. And here's Mane.
Yeah, that's top defending in preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Well positioned to make that interception. And that is as far as they're going to go. Forward it goes. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. He's picked him out. Mane. Oh, that goes for goal! He's scored! Well, he was never going to miss from there.
Oh, look, there's only one player who merits all the praise for that. Not only did he finish it, but his instincts for being where he was are absolutely top-notch.
Liverpool break the deadlock.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Coman keeps everyone guessing. It's Lewandowski! And Dijk can hoist it clear, and it's been taken straight back. And here's Lewandowski. Big chance! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Bayern Munich really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
Wijnaldum spreads it towards the left. Hoists it high. Alaba. Oh, good interception. Hoists it forward. Gnabry tries to switch the play. Coman. Kimmich. And here's Gnabry. What a ball this is! Lewandowski! Same again, same outcome. And here's Mane. Mane. Oh, that is lovely footwork. He's there to receive it. And Firmino! It's anyone's ball. He's pulled off a fine save.
Firmino simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
Nicely controlled. And it's Wijnaldum. Henderson! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Jordan Henderson brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Van Dijk.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Salah. It's Salah! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Mohamed Salah really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
And here's Roberto Firmino. Firmino plays it backwards, and they'll try again. Mane, he's gone for it! Repelled by the keeper. Gnabry plays it forward. Good running with the ball, can they build on it? Gets away from his opponents. Shade too heavy, keeper can pick that up. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. More than decent game up to now.
Well, they definitely won't be happy with that half. They seem to lack a bit of desire, especially going forward. It wouldn't surprise me to see a change or two.
Already up and running for the second half.
Bayern Munich need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
No way through there. Robertson. Wijnaldum. He spotted the run and played him through. Room for a shot. Tries a shot! And that has been clubbed away. Robertson. And here's Roberto Firmino. Has a pop! They've done it! 2 up now, and they are cruising. That was easy. That's clear cut. It's a free kick. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Yeah, and he's just entered the last chance saloon. One wrong move now, and he's in trouble.
Coman, and here's Muller. Loose ball, who's going to get that?
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Van Dijk. Fabinho. Dinks one in. And the ball is out of play. Coman. Kimmich. Muller. Mohamed Salah. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. Gnabry. Has gone out. And it's Gnabry. Alaba. Looking to force his way through. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. And here's Mane. Liverpool have a free kick. Gomez. Fabinho. And here's Wijnaldum. Lewandowski breaks on here. Lewandowski drives it forward. Has ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And here's Muller. Goretzka. Coman. It's a brilliant interception.
Bayern Munich are enjoying lots of possession, but they just can't find any penetration.
Robertson. It's come loose. Danger averted for now. Jerome Boateng. And it's Muller. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Now it's Roberto Firmino. Now it's Mane. Mane. Davis. Davis going full tilt down the left. So that's it. It is all over. Well, this hurts. The pain of defeat very evident, and there are hard lessons to be learned from it all when they regroup. Your final thoughts, Jim? Well, we're on the way. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, I would say one of the most energetic midfielders.
Chance! And it's Goretzka. Over to the left. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Mohamed Salah. And that is as far as they're going to go. Jerome Boateng. And help's available out wide. Gnabry going through. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. And he's there to clear it. Davis. Goretzka. Lewandowski. Hits one! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind her are being made like that.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And here's Goretzka. Shot a goal! Can't get the better of his opposite number.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
And here's Gnabry. And it's Muller. And here's Lewandowski. It's Lewandowski! And the ball's come out. And here's Muller. Forward it goes. Mohamed Salah. Wijnaldum. Mane. Mane spreads it towards the left. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Breaks on here. Gnabry with a delicate ball. Gomez. Alexander-Arnold. Gomez plays it over to the other flank. Davis. And it's Muller. Had That intervention was very necessary. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Kimmich. And here's Gnabry. Davis. And here's Muller. Bayern Munich get it back again. What a ball this has turned out to be. And the finish! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Jordan Henderson. Mane. Out to the left it goes. Nicely controlled. Davis gets rid without sophistication. Robertson. Van Dijk. Robertson. Pavard drives it forward. Now it's Roberto Firmino. Alexander-Arnold. And here's Mohamed Salah. And here's Roberto Firmino. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Pavard. Crunching tackle. Ball's loose, and he's after it. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Muller hits that long. Gomez can hoist it clear. And it's Goretzka. Kimmich. He's had a look. Coman is fouled. Kimmich. Coman. Kimmich. Muller. And here's Lewandowski. Mane. Tries to dink it in. Well played, he saw that coming. That'll be the final action of the first half. So now the team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, it's been watchable and enjoyable. We certainly had a vibrant start. If we weren't going to see a good...
Shapes to shoot! Danger averted for now. Fabinho. Robertson. Loose ball, who's going to get that? He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Mane. Now it's Roberto Firmino. Mohamed Salah. That is a terrific run. Has a go! And it's Wijnaldum. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Now it's Lewandowski. And now they can launch a counter.
That's just an example of overcommitting, and they're fortunate for the quality of the intervention. It was vital.
Hoists it forward. Keeper sends it forward. Alaba battles to win it back. And it's played forward. Jordan Henderson. Good challenge, he just stood firm. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Chance to shoot!
Yeah, he was under pressure to get that exactly right, and he couldn't even think of the consequences. It was instinctive and rock solid.
Firmino. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Van Dijk. Wijnaldum. He spotted the run and played him through. Well, the pressure is relentless. It's a very, very high press.
Yeah, because it's all about winning the ball back at the earliest opportunity, a trigger by one player for the others to follow, and designed to force opposition mistakes.
Gnabry. Oh, some tackle that. Henderson gives chase. No complaints about that challenge. Robust but fair. Gomez tries to switch the play. And it's Muller. And here's Lewandowski. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Yeah, and he's just entered the last chance saloon.
It is a fantastic goal! He's got himself a peach of a goal!
Well, if ever there was a perfect time to score, I think we just witnessed it.
Oh, that is a bit special. Bayern Munich take the lead.
The perfect display, and the old saying comes to mind: when the going gets tough, etc.
Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. Robertson. Mane plays it out to the wing. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Goes for goal!
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Coman. And here's Lewandowski. Van Dijk gets into the right position to intercept. Liverpool can make their change now with a break in play.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle. Bayern Munich are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
Boateng. Across the field it goes.
Bayern Munich are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
He's made sure that that won't get through. Almost there, and the players can feel it. And it's Muller. Now it's Gnabry.
Bayern Munich certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
Kimmich. Coman. Pavard. Jerome Boateng. Goretzka. Davis. And that's it. What a game. End to end, it flew by, and in the end, it all came down to just the odd goal.
Well, this game looked to have 0-0 written all over it, but credit to them, they upped their game in the end, and I thought they got what they deserved.
It remains for me to thank Jim Beglin for joining us, and to wish you a very good day. That's got things underway. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well,
I would say one of the most energetic midfielders you'll find in Jordan Henderson. He's added to all that running power with slicker passing and some very impressive finishing, and he's a proper leader now too.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Hoists it forward.
Firmino really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
Gomez switches it towards the other side. Henderson. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what are they trying to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Goretzka. Hernandez. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Looking for a decent ball in. Goes for goal! He's done very well to get to that.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Firmino. And they've been caught out here. Has a hit! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
They've played it short, and it's Wijnaldum. Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Yeah, the shot was enabled, Peter, due to such smart control and technique.
Goretzka. Bayern Munich still to register a shot on target. And here's Lewandowski. Chance! Oh, great ball! This could... Tries a shot! Oh, shame, that was nicely worked.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Wijnaldum. Gomez. Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. Dinks one in. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Out to the left it goes. Alexander-Arnold. Salah. He's had a look. Oh, shooting chance! Danger averted for now. Lewandowski did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Hernandez. Cuts it out. It's Goretzka. Kimmich, over to the left. Score not really a true reflection of what's been a pretty open game. It's Lewandowski! And the ball's come out! Goretzka. It's on a plate! Ball is over the line. Jordan Henderson. Jordan Henderson looks to bypass the midfield. And it's Coutinho. Coutinho proving impossible to wrestle off the ball. The referee brings the first half to a close. Both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. So there was the first half.
Well, both sides have been full of effort, industry, endeavour, and the stats are screaming good things at us. So it's been a very good watch for the neutrals so far, and I'm really looking forward to what's to come in the second half. This could get unpredictable.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. Well, we're already into the second period. 0-0 then, and we're back underway. Coutinho, and here's Lewandowski, and here's Gnabry, Goretzka, a really good feet. It's a loose ball. Kimmich, and here's Coutinho.
Well, no question as to who's winning the battle in midfield at the moment. Some very impressive pressing in place here.
Fabinho. Alexander-Arnold. And here's Mane. Going for goal! And a second time! Keeper has beaten it away. Coutinho tries running with the ball at his feet. Jordan Henderson takes it over to the other flank. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Now it's Roberto Firmino. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Gomez plays it forward. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Kimmich. And it's Gnabry. Lewandowski. Can he do... Real chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Lewandowski simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
Gomez tries to switch the play. Forward it goes. And let's put a stop to that. Firmino. And it's Mane. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Pavard goes looking. Across the field it goes. That is as far as they're going to go. Gomez with the crossfield ball.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Oh, that's a waste. Looking for space out wide. Alaba battles to win it back. Gnabry tries to get it forward quickly. Van Dijk.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Mane. Wijnaldum.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
It's gone a long way up and away.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Pete.
Mane! Oh, what about that? Finally, finally, finally!
Yeah, it was pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Liverpool take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
And it's Lewandowski. And here's Gnabry. Klein. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So it ends 1-0. An enthralling game and an agonisingly now.
I look at you, sha-la-la-la. You look at me, sha-la. You kinda shine, huh? What you do as you said you would, you would, you would. I don't believe you. I don't believe you. I don't believe you. I don't believe you. I get a feeling, I don't want to explain. Come on. Just see my face.
Hello and welcome all as we wait for the start of a match amongst the most anticipated fixtures over the course of the entire season. A day certainly not for the faint-hearted. It is yet another edition of this long-standing conflict between two sides engaged in a never-ending rivalry. One that never has and never will lose its intensity, no matter what the context, no matter how many times these two clubs meet. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue, quite a sight to behold. Well, they call this a friendly, but the crowd clearly doesn't think so, and nor in actual fact do we.
Well, in games of this nature, as a player, Peter, you only want to work as hard as demanded. You don't want to have to go at it full pelt. But when the opposition is what it is, all of that kind of goes out the window.
It's one! It's there!
It's hardly a surprise, is it? That's what we're here for, a player with this wonderful knack of being able to show up and deliver at important times. Yet another example.
With time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
He's tried one! And that has been clubbed away. It's a loose ball. Mane. Shaw. Good idea, just poorly executed. Jordan Henderson. And it's Wijnaldum.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve? And Firmino! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Well played, he saw that coming. Forward it goes. Now it's Roberto Firmino. Alexander-Arnold. Salah. Mane. Hits one! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Mane sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
Goes for goal! This could fall anywhere! And it's Fabinho. And here's Mohamed Salah!
Yeah, just thinking about the goalkeeper again, he really had to be at his best, didn't he?
Alexander-Arnold. Wan-Bissaka. Rashford. Bruno Fernandes. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's had a go! He's got away with one there.
Well, it was just some wayward passing that let the opposition in then, and I have to say, a very lucky escape. You lose it there, you expect to be punished.
Going for goal! Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead, he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Crunching tackle. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Mane making use of the space out wide. Keeps everyone guessing. A chance to play it in. He's gone for it! Back of the net! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Mane at his razor-sharp best there.
Well, as they say, Peter, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate, and we've just witnessed a player who was rewarded for his willingness to take a risk, as cunning as it comes.
So that's two now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Wijnaldum, great strength, too strong for his opponent. Liverpool have a free kick. Alexander-Arnold, and here's Mane. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Shade too heavy, keeper can pick that up. Cavani drives it forward. Gomez. Robertson hoists it forward. He's made sure that that won't get through. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Now it's Roberto Firmino. It's Wijnaldum! They are rampant! Hot knife through butter, They have done it again! Three without reply. This is becoming a stroll.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Defending was strong and firm. And we've reached half-time. Well, there's plenty that can be said about the last 45 minutes, but one thing that cannot be said is that it's dull. One-sided, yes, but packed with excitement. The action has already resumed here.
Manchester United now need to set about their task very professionally. If they do, then the chances will come, and from there, the focus will zoom in on their finishing.
Wijnaldum plays it long. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Was too timid to make it through the defence. It'll be noted and improved upon, I'm sure.
Casemiro. Wan-Bissaka. Rashford. And here's Cavani. Bruno Fernandes. And here's Cavani. Cavani! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Manchester United are really feeling the strain now. Impatience has taken charge.
And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Henderson set up one goal so far. And it's Mane. Chance to shoot, has a hit! He's kept it out, just. They've played it short. Mane. Wijnaldum has made his mark on this game. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Caught offside that time. And it's Wijnaldum. And here's Roberto and Firmino! Outstanding save to keep that out. And it's been taken short. Bailly. Cristiano Ronaldo. Casemiro. Pogba. Wan-Bissaka. And again they run up against stubborn defending. And the weighted pass. And it's Roberto Firmino.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
And here's Cavani. Cavani gets it out to the wing. And it's Pogba. Pogba unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well, the pressure is relentless. It's a very, very high press.
Yeah, because it's all about winning the ball back at the earliest opportunity, a trigger by one player for the others to follow, and designed to force opposition mistakes.
And here's Mane. Robertson. Mane. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Mane gets it back.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Wijnaldum plays it out to the wing. Going through. In it comes. And the shot! And that's off target. Shaw. The ball's loose, and he's after it. Wan-Bissaka. And here's Rashford. A real chance if he can get through. Oxlade-Chamberlain plays it forward. Shaw. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oxlade-Chamberlain. Rashford. And he's away. Big chance! Oxlade-Chamberlain. Mane. Firmino. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Lindelof. Casemiro. And it's Shaw. Bruno Fernandes. Fabinho gets it back. And there goes the final whistle. Well, the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story. They were outclassed in every possible way. Well, how will we look back on that?
Yeah, and we know that derbies can often make predictions look silly. They can take on a personality of their own, and this...
There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Sadio Mane. He's one of the paciest players around, Peter. He's a very dangerous dribbler and a fine finisher to boot. I particularly like the way he gives defenders a headache by drifting across the forward line, looking for gaps to probe and spaces to get into. I think he's going to be a really huge asset for this team.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Maguire. Wan-Bissaka. Bruno Fernandes. Maguire. That could spell trouble. To the keeper and try something new. Casemiro. Maguire. And that's a throw-in. Wan-Bissaka. Casemiro. Casemiro plays it forward. Manchester United, with the majority of possession so far, it is still early. Defenders on the back foot. And here's Mane. Robertson looks to thread it through. Wan-Bissaka. Robertson positions himself well and cuts it out. Oh, good ball. Gets the better of his man. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. And Firmino! Just off target.
Firmino did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
And it's Shaw. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Wijnaldum. Chance to shoot. Goes for goal! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
a shot! Same again, same outcome. They've played it short. Here it is now, surely! And it's Henderson. Now it's Cavani. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's a throw.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Hoists it forward. Mane. And that should be the keeper's. Bruno Fernandes. Right through the middle. Rashford. And he's cut it out. Wijnaldum tries to get it forward quickly. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Pogba. Firmino drives it forward. Shaw is on an adventurous run. Rashford goes for goal! Alisson gives chase, and they've been caught out here. Cristiano Ronaldo, timely intervention. A real chance to break. Tries to dink it in. Now it's Mane. Mane. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Shaw with a delicate ball. Oh, Red, he sorted that out. Jordan Henderson. Pogba cuts it out. Mane needed to come up with a better ball.
Was too timid to make it through the defence. It'll be noted and improved upon, I'm sure.
There's the whistle for half-time. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, the first half didn't really produce the goals we'd have liked. Hopefully they've been saved for the second. For that to be the case, though, we'll need to see more energy and invention early on.
He's got through. That'll be a corner. Mane drives it forward. Robertson puts his foot on the gas. Danger averted for now. Play for a throw. Robertson. Deftly done. Look at the defender bombing forward. Referee's given a throw. Henderson. Robertson up for the header! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Now that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Alexander-Arnold. They continue each to cancel the other out. Firmino! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his height.
And it's been given away. And it's Mane. It's a carbon copy of the previous miss. And it's been taken short. And it's been taken straight back. Rashford. Has gone out. Intercepts the throw. That's well read.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Now it's Roberto Firmino. Firmino. Well, the pressure is relentless. It's a very, very high press.
Yeah, because it's all about winning the ball back at the earliest opportunity, a trigger by one player for the others to follow, and designed to force opposition mistakes. Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Face-to-face chance! And yes, it's there! And that could well be the winner! Well, he was never going to miss from there.
Well, for me, that's just pure predatory brilliance. It's not so much the finish, but the way he read the situation when nobody else was even alert to it. It's fantastic.
Liverpool themselves into the lead.
The perfect display, and the old saying comes to mind: when the going gets tough, etc.
Chamberlain gets rid without sophistication. Firmino. Chamberlain. It's come through. And it's played forward. It's a promising ball. Gets away from his opponents.
Manchester United are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Klein plays it in for a header! Oh, and that should have been two.
Mane really did let them off the hook. They could have wrapped it all up.
Firmino, and body! And that would have won it. It's Rashford. Firmino.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Bruno Fernandes. Wan-Bissaka. And here's Rashford. Rashford.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue this situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
Robertson could try cutting inside here. That intervention was very necessary. And time is up. One goal settled it. A tense and exciting game that just got away. The end of the game. Reflections?
Yeah, and we know that derbies can often make predictions look silly. They